Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Gurok here with the Casual Dad face cam. It's been about a month since my last update video, which was very sad and full of bad news. However, this video is a little different. I've got some good news, some not so good news. I've got great news. I've got kind of not so great news, but it's not as bad, and more good news. So it's going to be like a roller coaster of emotions here. First good news, as you all have probably guessed by now, my coding boot camp is done. I graduated with a 99% overall grade average, which is way higher than what my goal was. And I'm now technically a certified full stack Java developer. Hooray, yay. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm still unemployed. We're coming up on roughly the 1 month marker of me finishing the cohort, and unfortunately I've gotten no job offers. I've mostly been getting ghosted by a lot of the companies I've sent my resume to. Now, I did take a 2-week vacation, and the result of that kind of put everything back. So I've really only been trying effectively for about 2 weeks now, so I'm not really hoping for a miracle, but I am hoping that something changes within the next few months. We'll see. It is what it is. I just got to keep trying. So that's kind of the not so great news. The great news is in regards to my new PC. Now, the last video I explained to you guys that the big tragedy was my old gaming PC pooped on me, just went. I did manage to get it up and running and working slightly, but I couldn't really do anything with it. It was really only good for watching YouTube. I don't really know what the problem was. I suspect it had something to do with the new graphics card that I put into it. It may have just been too much for some of the older, the older motherboard or whatever. I don't really know. I couldn't really exactly diagnose what happened because nothing really totally burnt out since I got it back up and running, but whatever. Point is, new PC got built, assembled, and is out for shipping as we speak. If they haven't lied to me, it should be here Thursday. So you guys should be getting a very excited me making another video on Thursday where I will unbox the beast. It is technically a pre-built. Shout out to the fine ladies and gentlemen over at maingear.com. That's where I did it. It is a budget pre-built, but I handpicked the parts I wanted them to put into it. I didn't know like what my employment situation was going to be or nothing. So with the current shortage of GPUs and stuff on the market, I figured this was just the best route to go. And so that's what I did. I trust them. They came highly recommended from a friend that I heavily trust. So yeah, hopefully it gets here on time on Thursday, and I will show you the ins and outs of the system. If they send all of the boxes for each part individually, so that if for some reason something tested out good on their end, but by the time it got to me, it just doesn't work, I can just pull it out, box it back up, send it back, return it, no questions asked, that sort of thing. We'll see what happens with that. But if they do send all the individual boxes, cool, because then I can just line them up all nice and neat for you guys and go over the build. If not, I can just break down the specs and just let you guys know what I got. So that's the great news. We're going to be getting it Thursday, which means Halloween Horror Extravaganza is back on, and you can expect me to begin streaming more or less on a regular basis, again depending on my employment situation. So that's going to be good. It's going to be great. The not so great news is that Thursday and possibly Friday, probably not, because I can probably stow away a few extra hours during the day to get everything up to my specs, because I can't remember if they're going to be overclocking my CPU or not, so I might have to do that. And then of course I've got to install everything. Like the OS and the basic stuff will be on there, but I'm gonna have to put on, like, download all my games, You know, so that's like Final Fantasy 14, Guild Wars 2, obviously Steam with Skyrim, Stardew Valley, all the games. I gotta put all the games, and then I gotta start getting the games for Halloween Horror purchased, if you know, the ones that I have to buy and downloaded and installed. So it's gonna be a lot. I'm not too worried about how long that will take. I can probably get all of that done easily in a night. What's gonna make me worried is my Skyrim mods. So it should just be as easy as me reinstalling Vortex, logging into Nexus Mods, and just pulling off the list of everything that I had there. But you know, nothing in life is ever all that easy, so we'll see. If it is that easy, cool. If it isn't, no big deal. I know all the major ones that I've been using that I want, and I'll just reinstall those. But I am looking into, depending on how Skyrim runs or benchmarks on my new system without any mods running on like high to ultra settings, if it benchmarks really, really well, then I will definitely be looking into better graphical enhancement mods. Make it look a lot prettier than it was. So look forward to that. That's the kind of not so great news, because you know, it might take me a day or two to get everything working up to my personal standards. But then the last bit of great news is, like I said, Halloween Horror is on. It's a go, and I'm really pumped about that. I'm really excited. And also, just expect me to start streaming again. So what does this mean for the channel? Obviously, it means I will resume regular streaming until something happens with my work. And then I'll keep you guys posted on that one. Videos will start going up as soon as Skyrim is all modded up to where I want it to be, to my specifications. Then, yeah, I'll start pumping out more Skyrim videos. I will begin streaming Stardew Valley again as soon as I possibly can. But when Halloween Horror Extravaganza begins on October 1st, there will be mostly streams of the horror games that I'm playing, as well as videos. So there won't be much Skyrim, there won't be much Stardew Valley, maybe like once a week, but it's mostly going to be the horror games that I pick. So keep that in mind. And also, September 23rd, Diablo 2 Resurrected. Get out of here, Pokemon Go. Diablo 2 Resurrected. I don't know if that notification on my phone popped up for you guys, so I'm sorry. But Diablo 2 Resurrected, September 23rd. I will be taking one of my family's fabled game days, where I will be allowed to come down here and nerd out from the minute I wake up till the minute I go to sleep. And just play games all day. Chances are I will do an more or less all-day stream that day, just playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. I will be making, it might not be a fresh character, because I'm obviously probably going to start it the day it releases, but I may be streaming with one of my good buddies, my best friend, Nick. He may be on that stream with me, playing with him, and maybe some of my fellow students from the boot camp, because they all wanted to get in on some D2R action as well. So look forward to that. Expect that to be streamed a lot. And I got nothing else, guys. Just wait for the new update video on Thursday. I'll keep you guys posted. Be excited, because I know I am. God, this camera angle makes me look fat. Anyway, y'all have a great night. Thank you so much for being patient with me and sticking with me, and I hope I'm not whispering too low, so I hope you guys can hear me. Be excited. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Catch you later.